Do you think we should withhold buying things from overseas until the pandemic has died down? Or should we just do the 24-hour quarantine like you suggested? Listen, I'm doing the 24-hour quarantine with food. That's what I'm telling you. I have a stash of food already, so I buy before I need the food. I have food that has already been quarantined, right? So I eat that. But I go out and I buy food for the days ahead. That I quarantine. So I'm not telling you should be purchasing luxury goods from around the world and then quarantine. I don't know if the postal system, quite frankly, is going to collapse or not. Um, I have so I have as I said before the pandemic, I ordered a couple of things that then got lost, and so they arrived during the pandemic, and I quarantined those. But I stopped ordering on stuff online over a week ago. So, but there are two more things I'm looking at that are that I've been eyeing since 2 months. And I honestly, I am honest with you. Like, I'm scared to order them because, like, I don't know where they're coming from, how long they're going to be in transit, whose hands they're going to pass through until they finally arrive to my home. And then the biggest thing that scares me the most, quite frankly, at the moment is having to open the door. Like, okay, so I know this should not be embarrassing at this point anymore in our lives. Like, we should just literally put a mask on, gloves on when you're opening the door, and then interact with people that way. But it's still kind of embarrassing to me. I mean, I can't get my head around that, and I don't know. I still feel, I know it's necessary to do it, but I still feel like it's rude and respectless towards another person. I mean, first of all, the postman or the post lady is working under really hard circumstances, and then they come to your home and you open the door and you're like dressed up like you're scared that they're gonna kill you. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I get it that you're doing that also as respect to them, because what do they know? They're knocking on 50,000 doors a day. So you might be sick. So out of respect to keep them healthy, you might be, covering yourself up. So there's a reciprocity there. But I also have to say, of the post people that I have seen to date, none of them was wearing protection. So it's kind of scary to open your door and have that interaction, or maybe even have to take their signature pen, like to digitally sign the package that's arrived, like touching all. There's too much interaction going on with the post when the post delivers, and I just can't handle that at the moment. So I've put aside online purchasing for now, just until we understand a bit more what the heck is going on. Because also with the testing of the people at the moment, I mean, they're being tested, yes, but it's like everything is 2 weeks in the past. So the results we're seeing now, because some people take longer, some people take shorter, but if you get infected, for the incubation period of the virus and everything, it lasts certainly, some can last 4 days, 5 days, 10 days, 15 days. So if we're having tests being conducted today and people being diagnosed today, you think that they might have gotten infected 15 days ago. So the results are in now, but the infection occurred 15 days ago. So it's as if the numbers we're seeing today are actually from 2 weeks ago, give or take a day. So if we all started quarantining, let's say just 3 days ago or 5 days ago, we're only going to know in another 10 to 15 days how effective is it really? Because then we're going to see in 15 days' time how the new numbers are kicking in, are rolling out. How do these new numbers look like in terms of infected? Not infected, in terms of confirmed disease, corona or COVID-19. I have a mailbox across the street, and I have to take gloves and a mask since it is with the rest of the neighborhood's mailboxes. Yeah, and also just be super careful to touch stuff, because they say this virus sticks to things, and it can live up to a day. You don't know how many hours it can survive, which circumstances, if it's humid, if it's hot, if it's cold.